Morning, ladies and gentlemen. The market at the moment is one of very, very low stock levels, and I'm sure you as buyers are very, very aware of this. There simply isn't enough stock for the demand. So my suggestion here today, if you do have some interest in the home, make that interest known nice and early, stamp your authority on the auction, and potentially go home with this contract signed by you and our owners. Perhaps a selfie in front of the board, sold sticker on. You can go home, disable all the REA accounts and all the alerts and all those type of things, buy your weekends back and move in the next 60 to 90 days into this stunning family home that sits behind me. On behalf of our owners and Giles Craig Mitchell, the leading sales team in the area, we'd like to welcome you here today to 256 Hawthorn Road, right in the heart of Vermont South. Today I'm assisted by Tess, Janet and Jared, all here to answer any and all questions you may have throughout the contract read or throughout the auction itself. The purchaser today will be called upon to sign the contract for sale to pay a 10% deposit with the balance due in 60 to 90 days time. For those of you, and there are some who've made other arrangements with our owners, of course they're going to honour those terms. Chattels to be sold and included with the property today are all fixed floor coverings, window furnishings and electrical fittings of a permanent nature as inspected. The title referred to as volume 08964, folio 973, being the land and any improvements better known to you and I as 256 Hawthorn Road here in Vermont South. Rules today, the auction will be conducted in accordance with any rules and other conditions that were made available to you prior to the start of the auction. Vendors do have a reserve price. As the auctioneer, I will indicate bids on request. The law does prohibit false bids, major disruptions by bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and of course provides fines for this conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words I'll use during the course of the auction will indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of our owner would simply be vendor bid. And might I remind you that only I as the auctioneer today am able to make that vendor bid. I'd also like to remind you that once the contract does hit my hand today, the property will be deemed sold. I cannot and will not reopen the bidding from there. Well, that's the formalities out of the way. Now we get to the good stuff. We get to the location, the home, what you're about to buy into potentially as well. At 256 Hawthorn Road, you've got 700 square metres of land to begin with. And that's a good parcel of land in anyone's language. So you've got to think about that and think about the value that's been added with the home on top of that as well. We've got a great location, close to Livingston Primary School, just 540 metres away. You are zoned for that school here. You've got Emmaus College. I've got my nieces and nephews going there, already going there, some of them, and also going there later in 2020. So it's a great school there. St Timothy's Primary School, and you're also zoned to Vermont Secondary College as well. Now, education is exceptionally important to a number of people, especially those with families, and this location, ladies and gentlemen, is right in the heart of everything, because once you get through that secondary school, you've then got the tram that'll take you up to Deakin and all those unis up there as well, perhaps take you into the city if you want to go that little bit further. So it is a great spot to sit and stay for the next 10, 15 or 20 years. And that's a decision you're going to make today. It's probably going to be about that long. Vermont South Shopping Centre is only 1.2 kilometres away. You've got the parks at Hanover Reserve as well. And then you've got the home itself. You've got the gas ducted heating, the split system air conditioning, which is going to look after you both winter and summer. Make sure that you're as comfortable inside in all seasons. You've got the 4 bedrooms master with ensuite, and that's what everyone is always looking for, those 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, the double car accommodation, and this one ticks all those boxes, ladies and gentlemen. You've also got the Baltic pine floorboards as well. You step outside, you've got al fresco undercover area there too, leading out to that sparkling swimming pool that looks absolutely magnificent here on a bright blue sky. I was going to say blue sun. It's another planet. No, blue sky and sunshine that we do have here today. So it's a perfect time to go and have a look at that pool there. So you can imagine summers, barbecues, all those type of things, warm summer nights. You're going to be entertaining family and friends here for a very, very long time. But what we have been asked over the course of the last 4 weeks or so is how much. And that, simply put, is up to you today. And your participation is needed to find out, firstly, who is going to be the new owner, and of course, at what price. So that's enough from me at the moment. I'm going to hand it over to you now. 256 Hawthorn Road in Vermont South. Looking for a fair and reasonable start to get us away What do we say? Where do we go? Who'd like to buy it? Who'd like to start me? She's saying she sits over, she has the coffee, she watches the open for inspections, had a number of groups through the property over the last 4 weeks. Now is your time, ladies and gentlemen. Now's your time to stamp your authority on the auction. What do we say? Where do we go? Happy to start if I need to, but I'm giving you the option from here. Fair and reasonable start. It's always hard to get that first bid. It's the last bid that costs you money, ladies and gentlemen. The first bid never costs you anything. What do you say, Jared?
He doesn't want to be the first one.
Doesn't want to be the first. Stamp your authority. That's what you want to be doing. That's okay. I'm happy to be the first. No problem at all. Well, I am going to be the first. I'm going to start on a vendor bid at $980,000 with me. A vendor bid at $980,000. Look for $20,000 in the rise. That'd be $1,980,000 with me at the moment. What do we say? Where do we go? 700 square metres of land. Right here. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Great buying at that. We sold a block not too far from here. How much was that one, Janet? Just the block? It was 900 and something, about 880, about 880,000. Pretty much you're getting the house for free at this level, ladies and gentlemen. What do we say? Where do we go? $980,000. Vendor bid with me. Look for 20 in the rise. Call it 3 times. First call at $980,000. Second call at $980,000. The third and final time. Are we all done? Shut the door. We're all done. Finished. Silent. Surely not. Sir, would you like to come with me for $1 million? He's thinking. He's not making any eye contact with the auctioneer. Don't move your hands either, sir. I'll take it as a bid. What do we say? Come with me for $1 million. Worst case scenario is you're the best set to talk to our owners at their reserve price. What do we say? At $980,000. This level, ladies and gentlemen, I don't need to go inside. I don't need to see construction. I'm going to soldier on from here. I'm going to call it 3 times. It's your opportunity to get involved. If we do pass the property in, I want to be very, very clear. The highest bidder will have the right to deal with our vendors at their reserve price. Everybody else will come up afterwards and want to do something. That won't be able to happen, ladies and gentlemen. So we are at $980,000 on a vendor bid. First call at $980,000. Looking for 20 in the rise. Second call at $980,000. You didn't want to be first, sir. You wouldn't be first now. You'd be second because I've already bid. A third and final time. What do we say? Looking for 20 in the rise at $1 million. Put you in the box seat, sir. Cancel all the opens for the next 4 to 5 to 6 weeks at $980,000. Third and final time. Done, finished and silent. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put one more vendor bid in at $1 million. That's the last you're going to hear from me today. This is playing for keeps now. You're either buying the home or you're putting yourself in the best opportunity to talk to our owners at their reserve price. At $1 million, vendor bid with me. It helps. I'll work with you in tens from here. At $1,010,000 in the rise. First call at $1 million even. Second call at $1 million even. Third and final time. Sir, can't tempt you. This is the time. If you're interested in the property, you need to put your hand up now. I'll work with you, I promise. You've come back. You've seen it before. You're back here today. You've suggested you've got interest. People sort of sometimes waver and think, no one else is bidding. Why should I bid? That gives you the perfect opportunity, sir, to talk to our owners and buy the home. At $1 million even, call it 3 times. If I hear nothing from you or nothing from this side, I will simply pass the property in, ladies and gentlemen. And one thing I can be assured of, there will be a sold sticker on that board in the next 24 to 48 hours. That's just the way it goes. But one thing I'm also assured of, there will be people come up to us afterwards with interest, and you're not going to know what the other party's doing. All the transparency, the auction process that we've gone through right here now will be lost. And that does get frustrating as a buyer because I've been in the same situation myself personally. You don't want to be there. You want to put your hand up. You want to be the person talking only to our vendors here today who have very reasonable terms to go with. We are at $1 million. Call the property 3 times. Formally pass the property in if we get no bidding from here. A first call at $1 million. Is that a bid, sir? A second call at $1 million. Third and final time. Are we all done? All finished? Definitely out, sir.
1,010,000.
Welcome to you, sir, at $1,010,000. Taking the brave leap and worked with us at $1,010,000. We have a live bidder now, so you didn't want to go first. Now you can go second at $1,010,000. $1,010,000 will look 10 in the rise from here to $1,020,000. This could be some more bidders turning up. You here to bid, sir? You here to bid? Yeah, was that a bid? Was that, no? Okay. At $1,010,000 right in front. Taking control of the auction right here. That's what you want to do, sir. At $1,010,000. First call. Second call at $1,010,000. Fairly bid and offered. Third and final time. Are we all done? Definitely out, sir. Happy to let him talk to the owners exclusively. You won't have the opportunity to come up after. I'm sure we'll sell it to this lovely couple. Happy to pass? That's okay. He's nodded at me. Is your wife happy to pass? I always check that as well. It's a long drive home with an angry wife. That's all, sir. At $1,010,000 right in front. I know you're saying get on with it, Matthew, but we are here to get the best possible result for our owners at all times. What do we say, Jared? In, out, contemplating. Not too much time to contemplate from here. At $1,010,000, I will pass the property into this couple right here. Do you like swimming? You do? You're going to love this home. You're going to love it. At $1,010,000 right in front. Call it 3 times. No late bids, ladies and gentlemen. We'll pass the property into this couple with exclusive right if nothing happens from here. Was that a bid, sir? No, you looked as if you were determined. First call. Second call. Third and final time. Are we done? Are we finished? Jared? No? No? Behind the glasses, can't see which way you're looking. It's all right, it's okay. Third and final time. Anyone over here? Join in? No? No? That's okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,010,000, please confirm your bid, sir. At $1,010,000. Bid's confirmed at $1,010,000. I formally pass the property into you. We'll talk exclusively to you now, and you put yourself in the very best box seat to buy the home. Well done. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out to another Giles Craig Mitchell auction. We wish you a great weekend. Enjoy the sunshine.